since the open public portion is about Mr. Dowling and his position. There's also another rumor today that he was notified that he was not be returning next year. He wasn't being renewed. I looked at the agenda tonight. I did not see his name there. That's very concerning. For several meetings, we've had people of the public come here in mass number. Students come up before you. And Mrs. Chanley, when you disagree with somebody that comes here and speaks as a member of the tax-paying and voting public of Monroe, I'm not sure if anybody ever educated you to the fact, but your demeanor changes when you disagree with someone that's speaking. You're smiling now, but you weren't before. You were looking away, you were being dismissive. But I don't know, I'm just letting you know that that's what happens. So I was wondering if anybody would like to just confirm or deny that Mr. Sean Dowling wasn't being renewed for next year.
We cannot comment on personnel issues.
Thank you very much, I appreciate that. But I'm gonna be optimistic because at the last meeting, I believe you put forth that the new position is Director of Athletics. So presumably, that position is being advertised for. Mr. Dowling could apply for that position. You could then, again, being very optimistic, that if he were to apply, you would listen to the members of the voting public of Monroe Township, the taxpayers of Monroe Township, the student athletes that came here before you, because trust me when I say, this is a big hot button item for every single sports organization in Monroe Township. There's massive numbers of voters there. They're not going to appreciate this if he does not get that job. No pressure, Mrs. Chanley, but today I was at a track meet, and forgive me for wearing a hat today. I normally wouldn't do this at a meeting such as this, but I was at my daughter's track meet, and my son's basketball came right here. Perth Amboy. I happened to be speaking to the Director of Athletics in Perth Amboy, and I said, hey, do you know Sean Dowling? And he said, do I know him? He's one of the finest Director of Athletics this state has, and as a matter of fact, at the regional level as well. His credentials are unbelievable, and I heard there's some things going on in Monroe Township to try to remove him. That's a disgrace, he said to me. A disgrace. This is a Director of Athletics in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. He was an older gentleman, so he's been doing the job for quite a while. Then he went through the list of credentials that Mr. Dowling had, which I seem to remember some of those things were on that 40 bullet point list that I had that I came back, I think, 2 meetings ago when I explained some of those to you. This is a highly credentialed man. So look, if there's anything personal going on, and that's why you're trying to remove him, push it aside. Do the right thing. Mrs. Chanley, I understand how it could be a little tough for you right now, but if there's anything personal between you and this gentleman, push it aside. Yes, Ms. Skurbe, I understand how you move away right there with that look. It's okay. Just do the right thing. Hire him for the Director of Athletics position. Thank you very much.
Thank you.